coast like love soda. Some bombs never go off. Some stars never blow. Not a helping hand. I got some guys that throw it back and make me drop the cans. I told Ben Frank just to drop a pin. I could let my fit go to the highest bid. I'm coming clean though. I mean not a spec. My girl be serving looks. I get chef. Katana sword popping out my walking cane. I'm overseas, my Cali Bay like how was Spain. We getting to the money and you having issues. I bought a and it came with a wetsuit. The Buddha left me without breath. I really am a mess. I'm mooching off myself. She be hoping that I take the needle. Yes, I be open to that shrimp life. This is how we live. This is how we exist. Love the kicks and we own world. Throw the money up and make my own weather. Mommy playing tether on leather. Money talk. It's a lecture. 80 pointers dance on me. It's electric. Don't hate, I'm still unaffected. Chipper on my shoulder, I move undetected. She said, pop the question got deflected. Man, them ain't my boy, them my brethren. Let's go. Who's to blame? Young whippersnapper with the range. Pause, then I went to range. Call that hottie on my stage. Long week, but a great day. So it got me like sage. And on me, you should get a raise. On me, yeah, you can hate.
What is that called? Freaking it's called a chili dog. Yeah, it's called they call it a chili dog too. I know a guy that's done it. And a buddy, or he's not a buddy, but this guy I knew, Marty. Jay Cornerman is his name, and he did the same thing. He did that. He did that on the girl's chest, and then he did that, and he won it. He thought it was his idea. What would you say if I said, let me show your chest and titty fuck you? Like seriously. the third squad.
Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got like right now, I'm impatient. I got women on the cell trying to give me the
She said what?
I can get a fill off of it.
Oh yeah.
What?
I said, oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure the fucking right there.
Let's get good.
promises and wishes, candles for my exes now. Ain't no fingers let to count my blessing now. Promises and wishes, trust me, it's been different now. No rings for the things, I gon' miss them now. Promises and wishes, why would I ever start celebrating? Why would I ever start celebrating? I got women on the cell trying to give me the meat. I still wish it would, I still wish them well, yeah. Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got like right now, I'm impatient. I got women on the cell trying to give me the meat. I still wish it would, I still wish them.
Send everybody a freaking invitation.
Yeah, love fish. Hey, Lord, be my savior when it come to getting this paper. People tell me fuck my haters, just say me and I won't ever say it. Yeah, they bad boys and they can't win. Check.
need to use the clip.
They all cornballs, they can't stand me. I finesse, I hit, get up, play. Oscar, that might whoa. Low. Got strain on yo-yo. She fucked up her MCM and we like that JoJo. When we out and we see him, he always ask for photo. I say, Lord, be my savior when it comes to getting this paper. Please protect me from my haters. Just take me and I won't save us.
Enrollment. That's nice. When you get done. You. Oh, you didn't show up. Oh, there you are. I can hear you before I can see you. Say what? Yeah, freaking the weekend rewards were straight ass. I got gold tier 1, the 35K and the 3 packs. And the highest card I got was an 86 Richard Dent. But I had enough elites out of the sets, or out of the to build an elite token. So I had 2 elite tokens, and the elite tokens were selling for 35K. So I was like, well, shoot, I'm not gonna sell it. I might as well, buy 2 and put them in a set, see what I get, and pulled out the 93 Donald Penn. All right. Right, yeah. Yeah, put them in there. Right, you take.
And I learn to be smarter. Don't prefer to be bothered. You get if I order. That's word to my father. I will for my mother. Deal with my brothers.
Right.
Real. Don't talk with no. Plus I duck undercover. Gotta stay on this mission.
The best, up until they dropped this last bundle, but you give this bundle time to, for the market to, actually, it might even be still lit. The best way to do that is to go and buy that 500 coins, player for 500 coins. The 60 to 64s are selling for 1,000 coins, and the 65 to 69 are selling for 1,500. So you can sit there and rip as many of those players, and you're going to double up at the least. And then if you get lucky, if you get a good one and pull, gold out or an elite, I pulled an elite out of that. I pulled many of elites out of that, 500 coin player set. And, when you pull those, then you get that big come up. But, you pull a 64, you're making 500 coins. For every 64 you pull, 450K well, not 400, you get 400, well, I guess you'd make 800, or you'd make 400 coins per low card. You can't beat that, and that's after the tax. Hey man, what do you want to run? Offense or defense? Or just go to anywhere, play as any. I think, it don't matter to me, Oh, really? Yeah. Right. Right. Right, yeah. Now, when you get your squad tokens, what do you do with them? The squad tokens, like the tokens you'll get from playing. Yeah. Okay, that's okay, but you got to think about the prices of a 90 to 91, which isn't really good. My personal opinion, the best thing to do with them is put them in that coach set. So, you work on, I did, in one day, I collected 25, 2 days, I collected 25 squad tokens, and it gives you a tier 3 coach of your choice. And once you get all 31 of them, you can trade them in for the John Madden coach that gives you, No, not okay. Well, no, or 25. All it takes is 20. Or you put 25 tokens in that set, and it gives you a tier. Say you wanted, Tennessee Titans, tier 3 coach, which gives you a, tier 3 Titans tree. Put 25 of them in that set, and boom, you got a tier 3 coach. That would cost you 200. Yeah, that would cost you about 225K to build. No, you go into squads, your squad rewards, or the squads, and scroll down, and you'll see, coach pack 25 tokens, and you put 25 in them, and then you get a fantasy pack that gives you, you get to choose one of the 31 coaches. But, like I said, after you get all 31 of them, then you put them in the John Madden set, and you get the John Madden coach that gives you +1 speed, +1 catch, +1 zone, +1 man, +1 run block, +1 pass block to your entire team. Well, at least you're honest. At least that's cool. What I was saying is after you get, the coach, you get that tier 3 coach. He helps your running back. That's, your running back or your quarterback would be the coach you'd want to get. No, you'll get a tier 3 coach already upgraded. Yeah. I said you'll receive to squads, or to tokens, to your squad tokens, or right, right, no, the mutts, or your, where if you get the tokens from season play. Exactly. Not your not power ups, but your squad tokens. Shoot, you know what? I would back. I know I'd back out and go to it, but that. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, just below, you get a fantasy pack that gives you a coach already tiered up to 3. It's already, so you got, well, you said you've got a tier, a tier 2 coach already, and it would take 3 elite tokens to get him to a tier 3. Yeah, so you don't have to do all that. Yeah, you don't have to waste the money on the on the elite tokens, because it already gives you the coach tiered up. And if you get all 31 of them, you can you put them in that set below that, and it'll give you the John Madden coach that gives your entire team +1 speed, +1 catch, +1 zone, +1 man, +1 run block, +1 pass block, to every player on your team. Yeah. And you get that on top of your chemistries already that you have for your players. So basically, like LT would go to 93 speed, and Marcus Mariota would go to 90 speed. What do you mean? Wait a minute, Donna. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and then you do that, and then you make the adjustments that you need to make, to your lineup. Yeah, I don't know, dude. But yeah, see, I think I've got like, I'm tier, like tier 2 read and react, tier 2 physical front, tier 3 go deep, tier 1 pound the rock, tier 2 move the sticks. So I try to keep all of them, and then toughness, tier 3 toughness for LT. Yeah. Bro, that Donald Penn just sold me. I listed that Donald Penn for $325, and he freaking sold. Great. So now I get to keep one. I've already got one. I got Donald Penn in my lineup now, and I was like, man, I really don't want to sell him. Well, now I just basically sold him, and I get to keep him. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't know where it's at, John. I've seen it was on the bed, I think. Got a cold with my dogs, can get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Amen. Amen. This happened earlier to me. And I don't know. The dude said that the servers were messed up, but I don't know if he meant for squads or what. I'll text him real quick and ask him.
Amen. I on the block, my side. Run it in the house for us 12 o'clock. Yeah, the hood love me, but you gotta watch. Amen. Amen. I just three, I don't do sleep. Yeah, tryna see. UV. Yeah, we gon' fall through, coming through deep. Amen. Amen.
What's wrong, buddy? Sitting there looking like you lost puppy dog.
Amen. Amen. People trying to say I'm only enemy. Got a cold with my dogs, can get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Amen. Amen. Man, put him into me. Everybody trying to take the identity. Everybody around me turn to a friend of me. Sit back while I take on the remedy. I cannot let it get into me. This playing a toll on me into me.
What state are you in, man? Yeah. Florida. Man. Wish we had your weather. West Virginia, it's snowing. Oh, I don't really even want to hear it. Our water just in West Virginia. Yeah. Shoot, our water in the kitchen just unfroze yesterday. It finally got above freezing for the first time in a week and a half. Yeah, wow. And then where I live at is on top of a mountain. So, you go to the bottom of the mountain and there's, it's 5 degrees warmer at the bottom of the mountain just compared to where I'm at. Yeah, but I like. Yeah, bro, but I set up on top of a mountain. Got surveillance cameras angled off every corner of the house. Got a German Shepherd, a pit bull. This house is locked down. You ain't coming if you ain't wanted. What's up? I haven't messed with those for a while. Yeah, I smoke my. Yeah. Yeah, but West Virginia just changed their law. If you get caught even bringing a cut in across state line, you can be facing 10 to 30 years for just 3.5 grams of marijuana. You could face 10 to 30 years. 30. It used to be a 1 to 15 in most, if you got caught bringing a big supply in, you might do a year and a half, 18 months. Now you have to do now you've got to do at least 10 years before you can parole. Yep. For real. Yeah, I know, and I'm sitting here dry right now till later tonight. I know. Well, it's legal for medical here, but they haven't, or it will be, I think, in maybe 6 months or something like that. They'll have it on the market here. But the next state over, Maryland, has it, and Pennsylvania has it already legal. And then if you go to Washington, this is what trips me out, bro. You go to Washington, D.C., and you can sit within 100 yards of the White House and smoke blunts. Because it's not a state. And it's legal in the District of Columbia. Exactly, if it's legal in the District of Columbia, the head of our freaking, country, then it should be everywhere. Exactly. Yeah, amen. Plus I got my mama and my kiddies too, they growing up. Time is moving faster when we wasting for no holding back. Got a lot to prove I owe you that we all we got. I go out for my squad and I put that on. Yeah, I take all I got is my word and my word is my bond. Right. Yeah, I take Subutex. I broke my neck a couple years back. Subutex. How much do they go for down there? Yeah, well, I thought maybe you know what the street value was. I bet if you're not used to taking any painkillers, yeah, I'm surprised you didn't die. This is crazy. There's them back just because they took too much. You know, they took it for the first time, thinking they was. Yeah. I just received an invitation from you.